Hi, good evening, viewers. You're welcome to our broadcast this evening. I am your anchor, Chioma. I am not alone in the studio, as you can see. Beside me here is
Igwe Ortega. Good evening, all. And I am Paul Johnson. It's my pleasure to be with you all in this podcast. Good evening, viewers.
All right. We have a wonderful topic to discuss this evening, and we plead with you to come close and learn. Now, if you look very critically at our society today, you discover the rate of divorce happening here and there on a daily basis, and it's very worrisome. So, we want to examine why this has become a trend.
A very annoying one, Chioma. Very, very appalling.
Mr. Johnson, are you married?
Yes, I'm married. Happily.
Ortega, what about you? Are you also happily married?
No, I'm happily single for now.
And what are you still waiting for? Now the divorce, they fear you.
They fear me. I don't want to go court for now, I beg. Look at this 70-year-old man. Ortega, you are very funny. You know well. I beg, go marry you.
You won't give me laugh. You don't know well.
Who say I'm not going to marry? Of course I will. After all, I am not the only single person here.
What are you insinuating?
The truth of the matter is, there are many reasons, in my opinion, why divorce is rampant in our society today, unlike in the past. Our parents enjoyed elongated marital lives. You could see a couple marrying very young and living peacefully for years till old age. And you begin to ask yourself, what could be the reason why they stay together for that long? But in this our generation, the reverse becomes the case. Today you see Emeka getting married to Jennifer. The next day you hear they are filing for divorce. And this is not encouraging for those of us who are still single. But I'm still happily married with my wife after 4 years.
But Ortega is actually right. You see, we are not saying that there are not successful marriages out there. But we cannot entirely ignore the facts of divorces staring us in the face. They are becoming a trend today. And if we must tell ourselves the truth, there's something missing in today's relationships, unlike in the past.
Yes, I agree with you completely, Chioma. I have lived the last 4 years of my life with my wife, and I've learned a lot about her, the things that make her happy and the things that irritate her. And I must tell you, understanding those things and avoiding the ones that irritate her has really helped. Ortega here has visited my house a couple of times. In fact, if maybe say this one, I coconut heading for don't marry since. Allowed see finish you. Make una see you.
So from you, Mr. Paul, lack of understanding the younger generation contributes to the incessant marriage breakups in our society today.
Exactly, you're right. And there's another thing that I discovered from Paul's wife. This woman hardly says it anytime, this one here the para. You know Paul like Chioma. You see, a woman understanding that her husband is also human with frailties and weaknesses, and accepting that fact. This helps marriages a lot. Communication, openness, sincerity. I think these are ingredients that sustain marriage. When there's a problem, discuss it together. Hiding certain information from your partner creates suspicion of who you are in their hearts. And once this fear creeps in, Church Ekwe Amara.
This guy, you will not kill me today. Which one is Church Ekwe Amara again?
Chioma, this Igbo still they had you. It is not called Amara, but Amara. I mean, the church shares the benediction and dismisses.
Oh, really? I don't learn this one today. So, Mr. Paul, that means when suspicion creeps into marriage, breakup looms?
Exactly what Ortega meant. So both couples should try as much as possible to avoid whatever would bring suspicion in their marriage. And in addition, third-party involvement in marriage is a no-no. Not even your parents or siblings. These family members are still classified as third party. Family members always take sides, thereby bringing more fire in an issue involving a couple. And most times this is from the man's side, who most times believe that the wife is a stranger to their family. So husbands, protect your wives from your family. However, I didn't mean separating your wife from your family. No, not at all.
Sorry for interrupting you, Mr. Paul. You mean some family members regard their wife as a stranger in her own husband's house?
Of course, it's not new. I have seen, heard, and witnessed this. That one no be today thing like that till it happen. I have even heard a man call his wife a stranger. See, guys, I'm a married man. I can tell better. Many married men are the reason why their wives abandon their marriage.
Yes.
Women need to be pampered, protected, secured, adored, name it. Their weakness needs a cover, not exposition. And it's the responsibility of the husband to give his wife all these. Once a woman lacks this, her heart seeks them outside. And once she gets this outside, there's a problem. That's when you begin to notice your woman's frequent movement out of your home as a man. And before you know it, she starts cheating.
Wow, that's bad. But men cheat more than women in a relationship. Or is there something I'm missing here?
Well, that's a bold claim. There's no evidence to prove the claim. And if I as a man should go on the defense of my own gender, I will put it to you that it's even women that cheat. Chioma, you see, Paul is right. We are not trying to intimidate you as a female because we are two here. No. But truth must be told. Let me go logical here. If you look at our society today and the way relationship goes between men and women, you will discover that double dating is more rampant among the women than men. I will prove this.
Okay, I'm listening and learning,
Precious will have a boyfriend who is in charge of buying her textbooks, have a guy who buys her groceries, and one who pays her rent. There's another G guy who takes her for shopping every month end. There's one Alaji who takes care of her mother, and a lecturer who upgrades her grades. The list continues. And what does she give in return in all this? I leave you for the answer. At the end of the day, now only one person should go marry.
Chai, women, we don't suffer. So after marrying only one, Precious is still left with more than 5 exes.
Exactly. And that's how cheating starts. Because she's still entitled to all of them. She's still owing and the debtor must pay. Or most of them would opt to blackmail.
That's the annoying part. Most women who are cheating are being blackmailed, while some are just insatiable with sex.
Exactly. And nothing pains a man more than seeing his fellow man eat his own food from the same plate. Especially the food he paid for. Exactly.
Enough, guys. Please, no be only women cheat. Men cheat even more. They have concubines and side chicks here.
Exactly. I agree with you 100% on that. Both men and women cheat. And both contribute in one way or the other in every divorce. Exactly.
What about domestic violence? What do you have to say on that, Mr. Paul?
It's a serious issue that needs addressing.
Exactly.
Another monster that has destroyed many homes, sent many to life imprisonments, and others to their early graves. You see, domestic violence is something every married couple should learn to avoid by all means humanly possible. If you have temperament, pray fervently against it. My wife and I do this in our morning devotions daily. No dulling. Seek help. Go for therapy. Do not resort to violence in order to curtail your partner's excesses. It doesn't work that way. Not at all. For marriage to succeed, sacrifices have to be made from both parties. The man, the woman. It's a collective responsibility. The man must be blind. The woman must be dumb. Blind not to see the woman's misdemeanors, and dumb not to talk carelessly against the man. If everyone drags his right, then no one will be willing to accept his mistakes. And when two wise men are cohabiting, there's bound to be fights all the time.
What an analysis. Ortega, do you have anything to say on this?
Yeah. I'm a Christian. And from the Christian perspective, the Bible has already laid down the foundation of a good home. In Ephesians 5, from verse 22, he said, "Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife. As the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be unto their own husbands." In everything. In 25, it says, "Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. So ought men to love their wives." So it's a simple logic. If the woman submits to the man, and the man loves the woman without reservation, what then would bring about divorce again? Think about this. Submission and love block many loopholes of infidelity and unfaithfulness.